Hey guys, long time no see. Truffles here. So I know it's been quite a while since I uploaded anything, and I do apologize for that. I keep apologizing, but it's gotten to the point where okay, I need to start being real with myself here. I've come with you with a video today to make a very important announcement, because I know you guys have been anticipating this much, but it's getting redonkulous. I don't really have much of a script going on. I know what I want to say, I just really need to get this video out. So, I know it's disappointing that it's not Dragon Block Z Heroes of Rise episode 13. I know you guys have been waiting a long time for that. But, because it's been taking a long time, that's why I'm coming out with this video. I'm going to be taking a break from Dragon Block Z Heroes of Rise. Wait. You thought the 3 years between episode 12 and the time it's taking me to make episode 13 was my break? No. That has not been my break. Heroes of Rise has been on my mind, or at least in the back of my mind, for the entire time. I've been making slow progress, slowly but surely, but not fast enough. Before I get into the reasons why I want to take this break and why I want to take everything to just for lack of a better term, recollect myself, I would also like to introduce someone else who's actually joining me for this announcement video. It is the voice actor for Escar, Kaideth.
How's it going, everyone?
Hello, Kaideth. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm good. Just here. Just ready to talk about what we need to address.
Yeah, so the main reason why I'm taking this break is because, evidently, based on the fact that I haven't uploaded anything, let alone episode 13, my motivation has been slowly but surely slipping drastically. Because, really, the truth is, I've been working on this series ever since 2016. Even if it wasn't on my head for the entire time, it's been at the back of my mind trying to get, the whole machine working. But after a while, with just nothing happening, there comes a point where you gotta face the facts, and that's pretty much what I'm doing here. And honestly, I've come to a point where I'm just really burnt out from working on episodes back to back. Not literally, mind you, but that's pretty much what I've been going for ever since I started out on this series. And episode 13 is still coming. I will admit that much. But as of this video, it's not going to be a top priority anymore, because it's really held me back from doing a lot of videos that I wanted to do. Like that Smash Bros video that I showed you guys, meaning that I could record on my Switch, my Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and heck, I even found out that I can record on the Wii U, so that's great. But I also said that I was going to do Pokemon Brilliant Diamond version for, content for you guys. I shit you not when I say this, I have not touched that game since. I have sacrificed playing that game in order to create content for you guys. And Pokemon Scarlet is very much out. Scarlet and Violet, they're all out. So,
yeah,
I know
the original plan was to get that going before Scarlet and Violet came out, but things didn't go as planned.
Yeah, and it is my fault because, procrastination and loss of motivation, but now I'm finally cutting the BS and I'm coming out with it, and I'm like, okay, so I may not be working on episode 13 right now. I'd rather have it on the back burner so I can actually get all this other stuff out. And plus, I have a whole slew of things that I want to do, but I just haven't gotten to do it because I wanted to do a particular order of what I was going to be uploading. But because my motivation for Heroes of Rise has burnt out, you could see where it kind of faltered on that.
Mm-hmm. May I take over for here?
Yeah, I'll chime in every now and then.
Sure thing. And, also the biggest thing was, before, when he started this whole project, Cole has, he's been mainly by himself doing a lot of it. Most of it, and with help from Grief here and there. And now, once he takes his break to help Coop Ray basically figure out things out, we are actually getting a team together to help with it, not only just with story writing, But when we make the scenes, we're hopefully going to try to make it have a bit more detail, have kind of like a bit more of a flair. However, if it doesn't work out, we'll just take with what we can get. So it's something you could somewhat look forward to. Don't get like too. One thing we ask for is just be patient. Even though it's, again, like you said, been 3 years, but it's like there's only so much you can do, especially when you're at a standstill. But other than that,
and sorry to interrupt here, but and I know it's like, oh, you know, like I know there might be this big concern where it's like, okay, so I've put off doing episode 13 for 3 years now, and now I've come out with this announcement video saying that I'm going to be taking a break because I'm burnt out from doing Heroes Arise for so long. I understand that there may be a concern of like, oh, it's eventually gonna come to the point where he's just gonna cancel the series altogether. But also the issue is the fact that I haven't uploaded in 3 years regarding Heroes Arise. That's all the more reason why I need this break. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I want to do Heroes Arise. I love Dragon Ball. I'm always gonna love Dragon Ball, even with the flaws of Dragon Ball Super. And
let's save that for another video about the flaws.
Like that's like if that video ever happens, that's probably gonna be a thing on CG Spectrum. But but like I'm always gonna love Dragon Ball. I want to do this series. I think it's very fun, and I definitely think that it would warrant a lot of valuable experience when it comes to story writing, because there have been a few instances here and there, although I have yet to come up with something original yet. There have been a lot of instances where I've really enjoyed story writing, and I feel like doing this sort of story could be great experience in case I want to pursue any original projects.
And you were saying something before about discussing if Heroes Rise will be in its own timeline.
Oh yeah.
Or something.
Not only will this break allow me to refine the story, the characters, and see what kind of direction I want to go with the series, which I have a pretty good idea, especially since this is based off of Journey to the West, so I may definitely be taking inspiration from there. But there's also an opportunity where Heroes Arise may actually become its own timeline, because we never really established of like when Heroes Arise takes place. I did have a particular idea, and it was mainly leaning towards it would be like during an era where Goku and the others are still, around. So it's like, hey, fun fan interactions, So with that being said, there's a chance that this will become its own timeline, which also means that we're going to be doing stuff a little bit differently from how it may have been executed from Dragon Ball Z and Super. And I will even say that there is a chance that we may have our own take on the Dragon Ball Z story. So like, if the characters learn about something from the original series, well, there's probably going to be an explanation for that later down the line, depending if it actually has something to do with the main cast.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like, and also I think the biggest thing about this whole thing is Cole's not dead.
I'm not dead. I'm very much alive.
But with him being able to stop and take a break from the Heroes Arise, he can bring out more content for you guys. So it kind of shows where, he stands because the whole channel is not about Dragon Ball.
And it can't be about Dragon Ball because, like, you may have all these, like, Dragon Ball YouTubers like Rhymestyle and Syriax and Kagi Films and stuff like that, and they're able to make money off of their channels just fine. But the thing is, like, even with a fan-made series like this, I can't make money off of it, otherwise I'm gonna risk getting sued. And exactly. I don't want that, and plus, the copyright strike experience from when I uploaded the Dragon Ball Super theme music, but it was its full thing, I kind of ran my mouth a little bit too much, and I've greatly learned my lesson on that. So, like, if my channel is going to thrive, I need to find what sort of creativity I want to tackle with my channel, and it has to be something original. Now, in terms of what that creativity might be, I'm not sure. I'm still looking, because like I could play like a whole load of games, which I'm definitely gonna be doing for the channel. I know it's a little bit late down the line, but you know what? Better late than never. But if I just start playing games, there's a limited amount of games, and there's a limited amount of what I'm personally going to want to play and share the experience with you guys, so I'm going to need something to fall back on. And I think that's the biggest struggle with all three of my channels. It's that I don't know what sort of direction I want to go with when it comes to all these channels.
Mm-hmm.
And plus, like, and especially with the 2ruffles channel, I've shared many sound effects and green screen effects. So, like, when people are trying to look for material that they can use in their videos, I provide it for them. However, it also kind of messes with the channel a little bit. I think it makes things a little bit messy, because it's like, you know, like, my channel's not about green screen effects or sound effects, so it's like, you know, what are you doing? Like, you're trying to be multiple things at once, and you're doing a terrible job.
There's honestly a lot being planned. Like, there's a lot of things that Cole here can do for his channel, and when he's gonna get started, I'm also gonna get started so he's not alone. That's my plan. But other than that, it's just one thing. It's just we're gonna be doing our own things. I think that's the biggest thing. The biggest thing that we've just basically been saying. We're gonna do our own things until you can figure out what it is.
Yeah.
What the channel's gonna be like, because I ran out of things to say. So.
Yeah. So there's definitely some good that's going to be coming out of this break once I eventually return to Heroes of Rise, and then I hopefully come back with a vengeance on that one as well. But in the meantime, like, in terms of what kind of content to expect in the coming days, like, I plan to do lots of games. I've got a whole crap ton of games for like my Switch, my Xbox One, PS4, and Wii U. I want to get on that Brilliant Diamond version and Legends Arceus, goddammit! I have not touched those games, and it's starting.
I mean, I haven't touched my Shining Pearl yet.
Yeah, like we were freaking planning on doing. Kaideth and I were planning to play those games, but at certain points in our playthrough, we would have a friendly battle, just, you know, to provide
something interesting.
Yeah, to provide something interesting for you guys, and like the fact that, hey, we do Pokemon, and I'm hanging out with the voice actor for Escar here, so it's like, hey, yeah, but
they're showing that, like, the other Z defenders are not dead either, so.
Yes, I want to keep them alive as much as possible without doing plot armor.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And continuing on with the other kinds of content that I will be attempting to provide for everyone, it isn't just video games. I also plan to do, like, funny montages, just hanging out with my friends, a few side projects that may be related to Heroes of Rise, but also will have a little bit of spoilers since they'll be placed in a particular timeline, so if you're interested in those, I may actually work on them. And plus, you know, I have other projects on the back burner, and just overall videos with friends.
Yeah, like Pixelmon again, right?
Yeah, like the Pixelmon series that kind of sprouted on my channel. That's still continuing, but there will also be reasons why we were starting. Spoiler alert.
Very much. And even silly mini games like Among Us for fun, maybe.
Yeah, Among Us, Smash Bros, Multiverses, which I have tried out, and it's actually pretty fun, especially with friends.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one out, so.
Pretty sure we got everything out that we wanted to say. So, long story short, and some full summarization. I'm taking the break. Episode 13 will still be a work in progress, but it's not going to be priority anymore. So. It'll come out when it'll come out, but there will be some good to come out of this break, as not only will it allow me to recuperate and hopefully give my motivation back, but it will allow me to refine the story and the characters, because something in the future here, relatively soon even, that we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going through, like, I have like a whole Google Doc going through all the flaws and mistakes in every single episode currently, so that may be something to look forward to.
That'd be a fun little series to go through.
Yeah, because starting Heroes of Rise, guys, I did not know what I wanted to do. This, like, when I started Heroes of Rise, that was before I knew what good storytelling was. Now
at this point, it was just something to do for fun. At that point,
literally, like it was like Heroes of Rise at that point in time when it was born. It was just gonna be like one out of many role plays. In the meantime, like, I'll be working on other projects and keeping you guys entertained, like legitimately, because not doing anything with my channel is kind of bugging me here.
Especially with almost 2K subscribers too. You got to get going.
Seriously, like, I have not made a single subscriber special because I don't know what to think of. Yikes. But
I can think of something for you.
But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I know this video hasn't been well constructed, but I appreciate you holding out and taking the time to listen to what I have to say. You know, Truffles is coming back. Heroes Rise is not dead. I'm still alive. I'm still practicing my Wing Chun skills. Yes, I'm learning Kung Fu. Moving on. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're new to the video, please click that like and subscribe button.
Oh, comment a favorite moment you have watching Heroes Rise. Like, comment a favorite moment.
Yeah, like comment a favorite moment, your favorite character, and why they're your favorite character, what you hope to see, maybe even a few suggestions, because I do listen to suggestions. It's just a matter of whether or not I can actually fit it within the story without it being damaged.
Exactly. So yeah, we're definitely open to suggestions. So.
Yep, and be sure to hit the notification bell so that way you stay up to date with all my other uploads. So if I do come out with a video, you'll be like, hey, this guy's active again. Good job.
Absolutely, yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a video.
Yep. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you soon.
Later.